Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 52 of Dual Destinies. Last time, we managed to prove that Court's body could have been moved to the stage via a winch and a pouch made out of a banner. And now Hugh is basically confessing to the crime, saying that he used a body double, and everyone thinks he's insane. So let's go.
Objection!
Which is a weird device, and I don't waste him on ridiculous testimonies.
Easy there, Tiger. Think of it this way. We don't want a verdict to be passed just yet. So how about we give Widget a try?
Well, this is against my better judgment, but I'd like to conduct a short therapy session.
Your better judgment? I'm a judge, and it's far beyond mine. Yet I find it hard to say no. Prosecutor Blackwell, I trust you have no objections? Prosecutor Blackwell?
I'm out of here!
The prosecutor said, rubbish. We will be out on a stroll. Then left with Detective Fulbright.
Hedge Simon, that's it! I quit! I'm done! Edgeworth-sama! Blackwell, what the hell are you doing going out mid-trial? I am done! It was one thing, you putting me on that yokai case, and then you put me on that orca case, and now I'm dealing with the worst ex-classmate, who is going around saying that he committed a murder with a body double. I'm done! How does he get away with stuff like that?
Then I'll interpret that as a meaning he has no explicit objections. Alright, Miss Sykes, you may proceed with your therapy session. I've seen my share of crazy trials, but this one takes the cake.
Yeah, we can actually skip it. So much happy. The fact that basically just how the image is using this fake ass Hugh face. Okay, anyways, for this one, we just gotta get all the way to the end. It was Court! He was happy to see her perish. Miss O'Connor, yesterday you said that you didn't really care about Miss Woods anymore. I already told Juniper, so I might as well tell you. I don't really care about her anymore. What? Why? Yeah, well, Juniper reported my secret to Professor Court. His secret? Oh, the bribe. She wanted nothing to do with me because I had disappointed her. That's why I don't care about her anymore. I was never trying to protect her. My confession was always about one thing and one thing only. The truth.
Objection!
Miss O'Connor, you feel great happiness in the fact that you might help set Miss Woods free. So much so that it overshadowed all your other emotions. What are you... I can hear it clearly now, Miss O'Connor. The discord you've been trying to suppress. People don't normally feel like you do when you confessed.
So Hugh really was trying to protect Juniper.
Yes, I'm sure of it. Hugh's feelings for her are the real deal. But that means his confession is... Finally figured out the obvious, have we?
Why, Prosecutor Blackwell, you're back.
The confession was naught but lies, save for the part about being in the mock trial. Can we all agree now that the killer is the one in charge of the audio, i.e. the accused? Gah, why couldn't you have taken a longer stroll? No, you haven't unraveled the genius of my body double trick yet.
You can't be serious. Do you really expect us to believe you had a body double?
Yes I do. But if you think I did, then prove it. Heh.
Either we quit here and Juniper is found guilty, or we play along with Hugh's delusion.
Let's go with the least worst choice, but first, let me update his testimony. Okay, anyways. Just gotta go here. And pinpoint happy. I didn't almost lose, you say. Very odd. You exhibited happiness the entire time, except during this statement. You don't know when to give up. Wait, now that I think about it. No, don't. Stop making stuff up. When I left the lecture hall, it was during Professor Mean's pre-trial speech. That's when I moved the body. I then slipped back in just before the verdict. So you're saying you were there the moment your body double was about to lose? Yes, I was. Naturally, I wasn't happy when I saw that. In any case, I was at the far end of the lecture hall behind the screen. I figured no one would see me if I came and went through the doors here.
Objection!
Sykes, Dono! How much longer will you indulge him in this charade? Well, it's true that none of the audience might see him go through either of those doors. The faculty seats on the balcony are a different story and have a splendid view. Heh, I thought you could do better than that. The lawyer's bench is on the right side when facing the front of the hall. I used the door on the right side near the lawyer's bench. That means my movements were only visible to someone in the left balcony seat. But that's he was empty at the time, which is only natural. After all, it belonged to Professor Court, and as we all know, she was already dead by then. That can't be right. An empty balcony seat on the left side contradicts this piece of evidence.
Take that!
I have no idea where this contradiction is going, but I don't have any other moves at this point. Guess I'll just have to follow it and see where it takes me. You said the left balcony seat was empty, but was it really? I saw it with my own eyes. It was definitely empty. But what about this diagram? According to this, Professor Means was supposed to be seated in the left balcony. But if you left the lecture hall during his pre-trial speech, he would have been standing there at his seat addressing the students and faculty. Yeah, no, this can't be right. You do no one any favors by exposing the falsities of his confession. I've told plenty of lies so far, but this part is true, I tell you. There was nobody in the left balcony seat. You gotta believe me. It doesn't seem like he's lying this time. Okay, Miss O'Connor, let's have you testify again, but this time don't spare any details. You got it. I'll repeat it as many times as you'd like. I mean, my ingenious escape act warrants repeating, considering I'm the real killer. All I really care about is whether that seat was empty or not. Okay. And we just go here.
Got it!
I detected powerful sadness and fear right after you said this part. It's as if you said something you shouldn't have. What's wrong with you? You shouldn't reveal a person's inner feelings for all to see. Miss O'Connor, it's you who's revealing your inner emotions by the way you speak. Plus, I have a good idea about why you're feeling sad. You're a horrible person. Can't you just leave me be? You said you went through the empty audio control room, but that's not true, is it? There was someone who returned from there once Professor Means finished his speech. And that's who was in the audio control room was Professor Means. He was able to clone himself with the Shao Clone Jitsu. It was trucy.
Take that!
I know you realized that there was a problem with your statement as you were saying it. That's why you felt so uneasy. If the audio control room really was empty, that would mean Miss Woods was roaming around the campus. Miss O'Connor, if you really want to protect Miss Woods, just tell the truth. If you believe in her, revealing the truth is the same as protecting her. Juniper's innocent. That's the truth. But in this dark age of the law, the truth can be easily twisted to serve anyone's needs. When the end justifies the means, your only choice is to fight back with lies. Hugh's heart won't hold out under this battle between truth and lies. Is there something I can do to make him recant his false testimony? I fear nothing now that I have lost everything. Go ahead, Prosecutor Blackwell. Cut me down if you wish. With pleasure! Yes, finally! I thought you'd never ask. With you gone, we may swiftly proceed to a verdict. Yeah!
Ah! He broke out of his shackles again! I don't want to be the boring accountant down at the detention center.
You O'Connor, in deference to your valor, I will limit your suffering with one clean blow.
Hold it!
Could you wait just one moment before you come down?
Silence.
Do not come between a samurai and his foe, Sextono. Eek! I never learned about this in law school.
Careful, prosecutor! Remember that shocking experience you had last time?
Very well, Golden Boy may live for now. Enough already, Mr. O'Connor. Miss Woods would never want to protect you to protect her this way. She values the friendship between the three of you more than anything. That's where you're wrong. She doesn't feel anything for me now. Heh, but what does it matter anymore? I might as well tell you everything. This is, no doubt, news to you, but I am not and never was a genius. Sorry, but I already knew.
Me too! And don't forget me! Though, in all fairness, it was pretty obvious.
No need to rub it in. Just shut it up and listen. It's all started several days ago. I accidentally learned that my parents have been paying good money for my grades.
But that's bribery!
So the bribery wasn't Hugh's idea. All of my perfect scores were the product of cold hard cash, not genius. Even worse, when I confronted my parents about it over the phone, Juniper overheard me.
Oh my! What a terrible misunderstanding!
I've been living a lie. I don't know what else there is to say. I'm no genius. I'm completely worthless. A perfect 0. Hugh! Even so, I still wanted to make it up to Juniper for disappointing her like that. That's why I wanted to clear her name by pinning the blame on me. I mean, she probably hates me now, so it'd be a relief for her to see me locked away.
If you were trying to help her, then why did you testify against her?
You were the ones who told me to tell the truth yesterday, so I thought if I did, it would help her. He wasn't trying to provoke us.
It looks like we seriously misunderstood him in more ways than one.
At the detention center yesterday, Junie was in tears when she opened up to me. But the truth is, the friendship between the three of them is still rock solid. If there was something that could help me prove that to Hugh. Heh, we even have proof of our friendship. Yeah, as long as our friendship lasts, you can bet we'll be carrying them around. I know. What about the proof of friendship they mentioned? I wonder where or what it is. It's handmade, and there's only one like it in the world. Maybe it's... No, that's definitely it. That band around his neck. Miss O'Connor, that band around your neck. That's your proof of friendship, isn't it?
Proof of friendship? Is that anything like a proof of purchase barcode?
In court, evidence is everything. That's why the three friends create friendship bands. It's the evidence that proves their friendship.
Oh, how very interesting and chic.
If they have doubts about their friendship, they can look to the proof they have on their hand. That's why Miss O'Connor's hand always goes to his neck when he is pressured. It proves he still has feelings of friendship towards the other two. It doesn't matter if I wear it if those two...
Objection!
But they feel the same way too. I know they wear their friendship band somewhere. Junie and Robin must both feel the same as Hugh. I just know it. Every time Hugh has said everything Hugh has said is... Why are you flipping at this moment, CzarThwomp? I'm not Samugi. Everything Hugh has said leads me to believe that. In fact, he may also have just told me about what the others... He may have also just told me that the others were their proof of friendship. All we have to do is think back to the testimonies. Ready? Miss Newman holds her arm when pressured. And Miss Woods holds her wrist. I know Miss Woods very well. She would never abandon her friendship with you over something like this. And taking the blame for her will only succeed in making her terribly sad. Ugh! Ugh! Ugh!
Robin, those bands of friendship that you made, just for the three of us. You may have forgotten about them, but not me.
Hugh!
Ah.
Hey, Hugh!
And to think, I should have known better than to doubt my best friends.
I didn't kill anyone, and I didn't have a body double. And then Simon, excuse me for a second. Simon pulls out his cell phone. Ah, yes, hello, the worst. I apologize. You're not the cringiest person I've ever met. I swear your old alumnus could produce much worse. I didn't move the body. I didn't even see it. And it may look like I'm speed reading. Zen and the art of mastering the bar exam, but I haven't read a single word.
Well, you could have fooled me. In fact, you did.
Hugh. So, Miss Sykes, can I place my trust in you? I'm going to save Junie, so yes, you can place your trust in me.
Then, am I understand that the witness is recanting his confession?
Yes. A most roundabout trial. I much prefer the turnabout variety myself. Now we are back to the fact that there was but one suspect who lacked an alibi, which is, in the end, the truth you've been seeking this entire time.
So we're back to square one? Now I'm exhausted and depressed.
It probably doesn't matter at this point, but I might as well update the mood matrix. Huh? Does this mean... Further resistance is futile. The time for verdict is nigh.
Objection!
Please wait. What sort of devilry are you up to now? Why, Athena? Why must you make my life hell whenever we encounter each other? First 11 years ago, with your sad-ass testimony, then the orca case, and now this case. Why, Athena? Why must you prolong my suffering? What if our client was the only one without an alibi? The trial would continue, right?
Well, yes, I suppose it would. But after such a thorough investigation, does such a person really exist?
Yes, we found someone. It may have seemed like a major roundabout. But Mr. O'Connor's testimony has cracked this case. There's no more noise. He was telling the truth now. During the mock trial, the balcony seat opposite to him really was empty, which now means there's one person unaccounted for. Besides Junie, the only other person without an alibi during the mock trial is Myriam Scuttlebutt!
Take that!
The balcony seat was empty. That much is true, isn't it, Mr. O'Connor? That's right. How many more times do I have to say it? So basically, Professor Means wasn't where he was supposed to be during the mock trial.
Silence.
Need I remind you, every last soul in the lecture hall heard him deliver his speech?
Objection!
I know, and that's not in dispute here. Now, let me explain how a speech could be given from an empty seat. It was given from hiding. He was behind a potted plant. What if the speech was pre-recorded? That's the only way the speech could have been delivered from an empty balcony seat. Wait, are you accusing Professor Means? That's insane! I mean, he's the one who gave me the tape recorder. Take this to the police, he said. Take this to the police, he said, and tell them you found it. What, really? Wait a second. Mr. O'Connor, did you just say that Professor Means gave that phony recording to you?
Phony? The defense will refrain from hurling unsubstantiated allegations.
Well, I said he gave it to me, but what do you mean it's phony? Wow, who could have seen this development? The voice shouting, "You're a goner," as recorded on this tape, was dubbed onto it using a line our client said in the mock trial video.
Why this is an extremely crucial piece of evidence.
Sorry, I accidentally bumped the mic. Professor Means gave Hugh the phony tape. If that's really true, then Professor Means has guilt written all over him. Your Honor, the defense moves to call Professor Aristotle Means to the stand.
Silence.
Humph! The seat was never empty. 'Twas but an oversight by our dullard of a witness. An inmate who was formerly a surgeon once told me something. He said it's often all too easy to overlook critical symptoms.
Objection!
Well, we're not going to overlook this oversight. If the speech was pre-recorded, the basis for suspecting our client would be shattered. Let's check with Professor Means and see whether the empty seat was a witness oversight. A verdict without first looking into that would be inconceivable.
That's enough, both of you. Now, here's my opinion on the matter. While a surgeon overlooking critical symptoms is a problem, a witness's oversight too must not be overlooked. Thus, as to the matter of whether Professor Means was or was not in his faculty seats, I believe we must ask the professor himself.
I agree. Professor Means should be here in the gallery today. Humph! Do as you please.
Will you please state your name and occupation for the record?
Certainly. I am Aristotle Means. I teach the lawyer course at Themis Legal Academy, and let me add that while I welcome any opportunity to assist with the trial, I don't care for this unique suspicion. Don't worry, Professor. We're just interested in the mock trial video right now. We just need to take another look at the speech he gave. Can we count on your cooperation in this? Well, I think that we'll answer that in the next episode, because I think now would be a good time to end things off. Anyways, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do as you want, and with that, see you next time. Bye.